Before television, evenings were spent reading, talking, or sitting in silence. But in just 10 years, everything changed. Today, the average person spends about 4 hours a day in front of the TV, longer than eating or spending time with friends. How did a box-shaped screen become so central to human life? In 1946, fewer than 10,000 American households owned a television. By 1960, that number had risen to more than 45 million. Television was spreading faster than electricity had in the previous generation. No one could have guessed what would happen next. The story began much earlier than most people assume. In the late 1800s, inventors were already dreaming of projecting moving images through the air. But it was a farm boy from Idaho named Philo Farnsworth who made it happen. As a teenager, he developed the idea for electronic television, sketching the concept in the dirt of his family's field. By 1927, he transmitted the first live image, a simple straight line. Then, to impress his investors, he sent them something more fitting, a dollar sign. Television didn't just arrive, it was sold. In the 1950s, manufacturers and broadcasters tied TV ownership to the American dream. A house in the suburbs, a car in the driveway, and a television set in the living room, proof that you'd made it. Sofas were repositioned to face the screen, dinner tables moved closer, Americans adjusted their eating habits to fit their viewing schedules, and the TV dinner was born. But the effects went far deeper than furniture. For the first time in history, an entire nation could witness the same event at the same moment. In 1963, when President Kennedy was assassinated, Americans didn't read about it the next morning in the newspaper. They watched a tearful anchor tell them, live in their living rooms. In 1969, 600 million people on every continent watched Neil Armstrong walk on the moon together in real time. Nothing like that had ever been possible before. Advertisers quickly understood the power. A single 30-second primetime commercial could reach 30 million households. Brands built global empires on the back of that number. And then there were the children. Kids growing up in the 1960s and 70s were the first TV generation. By age 18, they had spent as much time in front of a screen as sitting in a classroom. The heroes they admired, the fears they felt, the values they quietly absorbed, most of it came not from parents or teachers, but from television. Sleep patterns shifted, family conversations got shorter, reading declined. We talk today about smartphones and social media as the technologies that stole our attention, but television built the template. It was the first screen that people willingly reorganized their entire lives around. It invented the concept of prime time, a shared moment when millions stopped everything else and just watched. That box in the corner of your living room didn't just show you the world. Before you knew it, it became your world. And nothing has been quite the same since.